16-2. Welcome back to another Bit Legend video, fellas. Let's jump on into it. Hoo-wee. I wonder how many of you guys are watching this to help your own progression versus how many just want to see what the next dialogue is going to be, because that's where I'm at, fellas. You saw me take out the tank. Hey, someone got Seraph. You saw me take out the tank and put in another DPS. That's what we're going to do. These little blue guys have reflect on them, and they're also a healer. So that makes things a little spicy. I didn't pay attention and see who the boss was when I started the flag. However, it should say me in the boss window at the top, which is a cool little quality of life. Hey, Voop got a Warlord, which I think we saw him get the death spiral like a minute ago in the last video. But anyways, same total stats. The only difference between now and when I passed 11.6 is I upgraded fully armored mech, his new name, +1. So not a big deal, doesn't really matter, should be okay. But everything else is the same, my gear's the same, everything's the same. Ooh, look at that gold, we're getting rich, boys, we're getting rich. And ooh, I like this very open map. Those guys do like an attack all or something comparable to it. Hey, Ride's got crown, that's awesome. I kind of feel like, didn't Ride's already have crown? I don't know, it's one of the features right now. Okay, we sneak on through. Can we get a peek? Is that a big bird that I'm seeing over there on the far side? Is it big? Let's get out the measurements. I don't know. That could just be a regular bird. Hoverer. That's a new name. That's been changed. Swoop. Yeah, that's a big one. That's obviously a big one. All right, we found it. There's a lot of song references here, dude. I don't know what to expect when I click. You know, I'm so sick of the song Call Me Maybe. Hey, that's not that song's fault. I'm so apprehensive to read the text. I know, but at the end of the day, no one's gonna call you. Okay, we're back to tame stuff. I'll take it. To be clear, for the 5 of you that don't understand things, I'm not offended by the other chats, but it's surprising, is what I'll say. Being a little bit risky doing the attack random there and doing an attack random here, but I feel like we're in a good position, good enough that if I get reflected, I can just throw potions and it's not going to be a big deal. And hey, it looks like we're the one doing the reflex, so I'm feeling pretty good. I really probably should have sniped out the greenish bird because it does a pretty big old attack. Attack team or something like that, but hopefully this will do it. Yeah, there we go. All of my training in elimination mode has prepared me for this moment. So reflect happens, no big deal. I'm not gonna potion, we're just gonna auto it. If we die to trash out of here, it's all good, and we'll roll on through. But whew, another flag down. I'm really curious how far we can go as a tank. It just seems like 11.6 was such a bottleneck or a choke point that just woo. I hate arguing for things to be nerfed and toned down and whatnot, but it's such an outlier because the simple fact that I was able to almost auto everything after that shows that it's a choke point. And it probably means that 11.6 is tuned too high, but it also means that stuff after it might be tuned too low, but it's hard to tell. If 11.6 was tuned down and I was able to do it with like 3,000 total stats, then maybe I would have got stuck on other flags after it. So who knows? I'm not a balanced person. Let the numbers people figure all that stuff out. But usually the nail that sticks out gets the hammer. But you know, it's all good. If you are progressing with me, you're pushing through campaign while I got these videos going up, please feel free to let me know how you're doing, what you're stuck on, what you're doing. You know, obviously I autoed through, not auto, but like pretty close to auto everything after 11.6, but did you guys get stuck on something? What was your least favorite one? I didn't really have a hard time on anything coming up. I used all epics until I got to quality 9, and then since I was just chilling at quality 9 for a long time, I eventually put on some better gear, and then when I decided to push again, it was really just, again, that 11.6. 11.6 was crazy, especially for a tank. If you're a DPS player, get some respectable gear, get your build, get your talents up, and then just walk through everything. But, whew, dude. 13.1, if you missed that video, dude, that text was a little spicy, a little topical, a little bit more topical / political than I like to go. I think I had a recent video talking about how, obviously I don't have a big platform now, but if I did have a big platform in the future as like some internet personality, would I even want to touch on hot topics like that? I feel like if you touch on those kind of like political things, then your entire presence has to just be political. I don't know. People playing video games to get away from all that crazy stuff. The last thing I want to do is just jam it down everybody's face. But, dude, who's writing this dialogue, man? This stuff's spicy. This stuff is, it's funny. But man, not what I expect. And then again, I film all these videos either when I'm like super tired and I'm about to go to sleep, or like right as I roll out of bed. I'm either rolling out of bed because there's an earthquake shaking the place, or because I'm about to pop off with some videos and just get some stuff on the channel for you boys. So I do feel like I'm kind of laying a framework. That way, when the game is out of early access and they're doing all the advertising, iOS, Steam, all that good stuff, channel's going to be a good spot. Algorithm's going to know where to go when they want some Bit Legends content. Also, all of my videos are titled Bit Legend without an S, because when we started playing the game, and the splash screen I think still says Bit Legend, but I think they have officially updated the game. I think in the Google App Store it's Bit Legends with an S. So what I'm planning on doing, I know it's a small thing, probably nobody cares, but when the game is out of early access, I'm going to start a new playlist on YouTube, and I'll update the title on that one. I'm just going to wait, and that way we'll separate it. Because I know a lot of these videos, first off, there is a ton of these videos. My channel's a mess right now, so you got to use the search function if you want to find anything. Are we totally stuck here? We might be. So I'll probably just exit out in a second. But yeah, a lot of videos. It's totally a mess. I'm not really organizing it by thumbnail as I totally should be, because thumbnails are probably one of the biggest things that you can do as far as being successful on YouTube. Have good thumbnails. If people don't click your stuff, people don't see your stuff. So whether your video is good or not doesn't matter. And hopefully by the time the game's out of early access, I'll be in a more stable situation. I'll have my PC back. I'll be able to bring a little bit of production quality out there. There's one thing to just grabbing the phone, putting a video up, and just getting it out there. I like that. But I mean, this is not Instagram. This is YouTube. So I want to put a little bit of I like putting out a more finished product. It feels good. And also, when I reference something, I talk about an item, or I talk about a little like news announcement thing, I like to snip that pic and throw it right in there with a little bit of editing, so you guys have something to see what I'm talking about. But anyways, let me exit out of this. The flag's done. You guys get it. Bring some damage. Don't get reflected in the face. And as always, I will see you in the next video.